these streets.
And I'm just like you.
We getting locked by these caps.
And I'm just like you.
We fulfill the prophecies.
And I'm just like you.
You might be light, I might be dark.
But I'm just like you.
We kill each other over colors.
Damn, I'm just like you.
I'm in these ghettos, in these
And
slums.
I'm just like you.
They call you nigga, call me spick.
And I'm just like you.
You was 1619, I was 1492. We getting shot in these streets.
And I'm just like you.
We getting locked by these
And
caps.
I'm just like you.
Welcome to FCN Quick News of the Day. I'm your host, Captain Zakar, and today in the news we have 300 used condoms from a Vietnamese store. Can you read that for us, soldier?
Police raid in Vietnam finds more than 300,000 used condoms being packed for resale.
Here's the main question about this. How do you find 300,000 used condoms? Most condoms that are used are flushed down the toilet. So they must be recycling condoms out of the sewers to resell to people. Let's play the video. Scroll down. That's called disgusting. But these are the chances that you take when you're a whoremonger. What is the process of that? What's the process of cleaning out a condom? Who would want to work there? Let's read some of the article. Let's read that.
Police in Vietnam said they found about 320,000 recycled used condoms that were being repackaged as new. Local media reported on Thursday, according to the Associated Press. Market inspectors in the Binh Duong province raided a factory near Ho Chi Minh City, where they discovered used condoms being repackaged to be sold at the market. An inspector said the factory's 34-year-old owner, a woman, confessed they purchased the condoms from someone else.
Wow.
The state-owned Tuai Trade newspaper reported, according to the AP.
Let's go to the scriptures. Let's go to 1 John.
1 John chapter 5 and verse 19. And we know that we are of God, and the whole world lieth in wickedness.
God says the whole world lies in wickedness. There is no good in this world. The only good is the keeping of the commandments of God. That is the only good you will find in the world. Outside of that, it is full of wickedness. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 13, and let's read 9 through 11 to see what God's going to do to this wicked world.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger.
Fierce anger. Go ahead.
To lay the land desolate.
To lay the land desolate. That land is talking about America, Babylon the Great. Read.
And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
The Lord will blot out the sun. Go ahead.
The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil.
God is going to punish the world. The Lord is going to punish the world for all of its evil that it does. Read on.
And the wicked for their iniquity.
The wicked for their iniquity, for their whoremongering. Read.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
The haughtiness of the terrible. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 5, and let's read 15 through 20 to show what God says about sex. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 15. Drink waters out of thine own cistern.
Out of thine own cistern, read.
And running waters out of thine own well.
Uh-huh.
Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets. Let them be only thine own, and not strangers with thee.
Uh-huh.
Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
Let your waters be dispersed with your wife of your youth, not your girlfriend, not a $5 hooker, not a call girl. Let it be dispersed with your wife. Read.
Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe.
Uh-huh.
Let her breast satisfy thee at all times.
Let her breast satisfy thee at all times. See, your wife. Read.
And be thou ravished always with her love.
Always with her love. Read.
And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange...
Why would you have to be ravished of love with a strange what?
Woman.
Uh-huh.
And embrace the bosom of a stranger.
Why do you need a condom if you are not dealing with a stranger? You don't have to use that with your wife, because God intended for a husband and a wife to come together, to be fruitful and multiply, to be ravished with her love, and her be ravished with your love. But the whoremonger seeks to be ravished with a strange woman's love. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 9.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity, which he hath given thee under the sun, all the days of thy vanity. For that is thy portion in this life, and in thy labor which thou takest under the sun.
Live joyfully with your wife, with your wife, with your wife. Let's go to Psalms chapter 37, and let's read 23 through 25. For those that may be listening to this and saying, well, I don't want all of those kids. Me and my husband only want one or want two. We can't afford all of those kids. What does God say about that? Read that.
Psalm chapter 37 and verse 25.
23.
Verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand.
The Lord will hold you with his hand. Read.
I have been young, and now am old.
David says, I've been young, I've been old. Read.
Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken,
Uh-huh.
nor his seed begging bread.
That's why we as the righteous, as Israelites, we cannot think like the world does. The world thinks that, oh, I can't afford all of these kids. But God says that the righteous is never forsaken, nor his children will be begging for bread. Let's go to Psalms chapter 127. Let's read 3 through 5.
Psalm chapter 127 and verse 3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord.
Children are our heritage. Read.
And the fruit of the womb is his reward.
So the fruit of the womb, children are a blessing to those that can have them. Read.
As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth.
Children of the youth, that means they are ready for war. They are your avengers, is what it says in the book of Sirach. Read.
Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them.
Happy is the man that has a lot of kids with his wife. Read.
They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate.
They shall speak with the enemies in the gate, meaning what? They will grow up in the way that you have trained them, and they will go and teach, thus saith the Lord, casting down the wicked imaginations of this world. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 13, and let's read verse 4.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
Marriage is honorable. We have to learn that as a people. Marriage is honorable. Not a long relationship with a boyfriend. Not long being shacked up in the house with a woman. That is not honorable. Marriage is honorable in the eyes of God. Read.
But whoremongers.
But those that are whoremongers, those that say, hey, I'm not ready for marriage, let me go buy some condoms to make sure that I don't have any unwanted children. Read.
And adulterers. God will judge.
God will judge you. It's nothing a condom can do. There's nothing a birth control pill can do. There's nothing a shot can do. There's nothing pills can do. God will judge you if you are a whoremonger. Read.
Let your conversation...
Read verse 4 again.
Verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
God will judge you. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 22, and let's read 17 through 20.
Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 17. Bow down thine ear and hear the words of the wise.
Hear the words of the wise. Read.
And apply thine heart unto my knowledge. For it is a pleasant thing if thou keep them within thee. They shall withal be fitted in thy lips, that thy trust may be in the Lord. I have made known to thee this day.
So the wise words are found where? In the Bible. And they are called commandments. The Bible is full of wise words. You just have to take heed to them. Study to show yourself approved. This is the book of life. It is full of wise words that will keep you from buying used condoms. Read on.
Even to thee, have not I written to thee excellent things in counsels and knowledge?
The Bible is full of excellent counsels. Marriage is honorable in all is excellent counsel. Letting your wife, having your wife being ravished with your love and not a stranger is excellent counsel. Live joyfully with your wife and your husband all the days of your youth is excellent counsel from the Lord to keep you from having STDs, diseases you can't get rid of, having children all over the place, and you are paying child support here, child support there. It'll keep us from having monsters in our neighborhood that are terrorizing us in gangs and robbing. Let's go to Sirach chapter 23. Let's read 16 and 17. So what if you do not want to take heed to those wise words that are in this Bible?
Sirach chapter 23 and verse 16. Two sorts of men multiply sin.
One thing will happen. You will continue to multiply sin until God destroys you. Read.
And the third will bring wrath.
A
hot mind is as a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be consumed.
Till it be consumed. Read.
A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he hath kindled a fire.
He will think, I can use condoms. I can just keep buying condoms. I can use these. These will protect me. That's the mind of a whoremonger. Read.
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die.
If you don't take heed to these wise words in Proverbs, you will die.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.